Before I start this video, guys, I want to let you guys know the special opportunity that I'm going to be giving you guys. This coupon code for watching this video, you guys have the ability to enroll in my course still. Use the promo code 𝐳Tube, and I'm telling you guys, this is my A through Z system for me, where I was able to go from charging $3 in the garage to $45 a cut in the shop, as well as going from 18 years old and no clients to 20 years old with an abundance of clients, a six-figure business model, as well as driving my dream car. But I want this lifestyle to be just for you, so just enroll in the course and it's going to get you guys to the next level. Be willing to invest in yourself. Enjoy the video. What's up, guys? So I'm going to be bringing you guys this video about how to overcome the fear of making more money and raising your prices. Like, that's the big thing. That's like the biggest thing out of all this, you know what I mean? We all have a passion. We all love cutting hair. You know, we all want to gain social media followers so that we can build our clientele up. All for the exact purpose of just making more money. It's really simple. And some of the things that I want to bring up is some of the fears that come with trying to raise your prices, trying to make more money. One is, off the bat, is just how do you get more clients? And then second is, maybe you're in a small town, maybe you're in a city or a place where they don't charge more. They're cheap. They don't, expect, the higher rate for cuts. And another one could be, you're still trying to get your skills up. You can't charge more if you're, you're still cutting that $15 haircuts. And I'm going to be giving you guys a series of kind of like steps on how to just overcome these battles, because a lot of times I can give you guys the game, give you guys certain things on how to raise your prices, how to do it. But it really comes down to the overcoming of the fear, overcoming the obstacles, overcoming the within. And so one of the things, first of all, that I want to talk about with raising prices and all that stuff is you could do this anywhere, any age. I don't care who you are. I don't care what background you have. You could be in the middle of of nowhere, and I still think that you can make it happen. And I think that also too, you do in some way, if it is a tight struggle, you can put yourself in an opportunity to be in a better position. There's always a way. So one, I would say, let's say you are, let me give you an example. Let's say you are in a small city, you're in the Midwest, right? You're in the middle of nowhere, right? And you're a barber. I actually know a good friend of mine, Joel, which is, he works at the shop. He actually moved to California to work here. He moved, like he just packed his bags and just dipped. And really just came here, and he started, and he's building his clientele up, and it's beautiful to see his journey. But even if you're in the smallest city, I still think that you can make it work. But even if you want to take the jump and take the leap, find the way. I love the scripture, Matthew 7:7-8. It's just, you gotta, if you ask, you gotta ask, you gotta seek, and you gotta knock, If you seek, you'll find. If you knock, the door will open. If you ask, it shall come. You shall receive. So it's like, just have that mindset of find the way, make the way happen. To give you guys a quick story is, I know what you guys are going through. I was charging $3 when I first started cutting hair. I was charging $3. I was actually free to some clients, but I was charging $3. I didn't even have enough money to like eat for the week. It was just like little money that I was just stacking up in a little piggy bank. I was making no money. I had a few like heads to cut. And each time I would raise $5, people would heckle me about it. They'd be like, man. And the rule number one is, like the last one, is the subtle art of not giving a fuck. It's just rules are rules, and just setting the foundation. When you set the foundation, like the mindset that they say is, if you build it, they'll come. So build the business, build the foundation, and they will come. I remember raising my prices to $5, and they were tripping off of that. Raise it to 10, and they were tripping off of me. Charging. They're like, man, I can get a cut at the shop for 15 if I just pay $5 more. charging 15. All of a sudden they're like, bro, you're at shop prices. Then I go from high school, graduate high school, all the way to the rich barber shop, and I'm charging 25. And I was like, ooh wee, I'm charging big money. And people were complaining like, bro, can I just get in for 20? And they didn't want to pay it. They don't. You know what I mean? But I realized that people are always not going to want to pay something. But people buy, you know what I mean, an eighth of weed. People buy, you know what I mean, for $40. Shoot, now in California, you know, if you buy at the dispensary, it's like $80. You know what I mean? People still buy, you know what I mean, expensive dinners that goes away in an hour. You know what I mean? People will still buy, you know what I mean, expensive shoes, you know, $500 shoes, you know, Yeezys, all this stuff. People spend money on everything. And they have the nerve to be like, you know what I mean, you're charging so much. But people who like quality pay for quality. So focus on your quality, build your quality up, and you will get the work you desire, and you just got to give more. I always say that the key to overcoming all that is just to give more, and then you'll receive it. So definitely just overcoming. I know where you guys are coming from, and set the foundation. Your price is your price, and your worth is your worth. Build the demand for it, and people will come. And then, and you can do this in anywhere, I'm telling you. And then second is how to raise your prices, just building demand. You got to build your demand. You got to be able to, you know what I mean, overcoming these fears, you got to build your demand. You got to be like, you know what I mean? It got to be where, you know what I mean, you got booked out all the time so that you can raise your prices, you can go up. When I was in the garage, people needed to get cut. And I was like, man, he's booked all the time. Man, I gotta pay this money or else I ain't getting cut. You know what I mean? And people, the fear of missing out, and some of the other fears that come with it, you know what I mean, is just, you know what I mean, people are gonna say stuff about you. People are gonna be like, wow, you think you're Hollywood, you know what I mean? You wanna charge more? Who do you think you are, bro? Charge more? Like, why are you charging more? Like, all this stuff, but just do it for you. Don't worry about what other people think. It's better to understand than to be understood. Just focus on you, and don't have that fear of criticism. You know what I mean? And do it in a professional way. Just be very professional, and people have nothing else but to do to either respect it and leave it alone. You know what I mean? Or they ain't talk shit, but just let it be what it is. Move on. And you know what I mean, another thing is just your cuts, right? Just you may feel like you're not worth it, but just keep focusing on your clientele, and just giving better services, giving better cuts, and I promise you all this stuff will really you know what I mean, really pan out for you. And if you guys can understand that this fear is just not, I don't want you guys to think that this fear that you guys are going through, learning how to raise your price, learn how to make more money, is something that is just almost like, sometimes you think that it's something that you're the only one that's going through it, but really we're all going through it. We all been through it. Even if we're at different levels, we've all been through the same stages. And so it's just a beauty to see that. And so if you guys can really I mean, learn that, I promise you, you guys will really, you know what I mean, get what you, you know what I mean, deserve out of this. So, do those things, and, you know, if I remember or recall anything, but keep staying tuned into my emails. I'm telling you, so this one just came out, right? And just stay tuned for my next one, because this next one is really special, because it's going to be giving you guys the real, like, you know what I mean, the real stuff on here, on just like staying tuned to my stuff, because I'm telling you, I have more to offer than just 5-day boot camp. There's more to it, and it's gonna be a win-win situation for the both of us, and I know it will. So stay tuned, and definitely, guys, let's keep this thing going, man. Let's keep this thing going. I hope that you guys like the whole boot camp, because I really put my time and effort into this one, and so. Stay tuned for more information on my next email. This one's gonna be, you know what I mean, what I really have to offer for you. What's up, guys? So I appreciate you guys for watching all these videos, man. I'm telling you that this 5-day boot camp is something. It's like a piece of artwork, because I put together like a short, small you know, tutorials, and you know, the social media marketing, and how to make, you know, $2,000 a week. I put that all together very quickly in a 5-day you know, scenario, where you can just get a little snippets of like, you know what I mean, the whole information. But what I have more for you is something even greater. So if you take those content, you know what I mean, I hope you guys enjoy it, and I feel like it's a lot of value. I mean, just the content itself is so powerful that it just, you know, it could blow your mind to see the limitless opportunity that you can have after watching that. You know what I mean? You can implement this system, you can implement this stuff into your life. So, you know, what I have is actually, you know what I mean, in this email, you know what I mean, beneath the page, you know what I mean, is gonna be, you know, the access to my course. So I created this 5-day boot camp, you know, it's all free, you know what I mean, I've given it all to you, and now here's the win-win situation for the both of us. So I have this course that I'm dropping to you right now. You know what I mean? You got 6 tutorials, you know what I mean? Full hour tutorial, just like the last one that you've seen. You know what I mean? We got how to elevate your social media account step by step, you know what I mean? Booking systems, you know what I mean? The hashtags, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? When to post, you know what I mean? The business account, you know what I mean? We got all the stuff together for social media. Then we got how to make the $2,000 a week, how to raise our prices, how to choose the right barbershop, how to, you know what I mean? We got all the information. Then once you raise your prices, how to get the booking system and the Instagram connected together so that you can elevate your career. You know what I mean? We got all these pieces together, you know what I mean? And we got, you know, after, you know what I mean, how to raise your prices, we talking about, you know what I mean, after hour cuts. We're talking about, you know what I mean, off day haircuts. We're talking about how to set up a way that once you get booked out, how you could charge more for extra services, how you could do, you know what I mean, different services in your chair so that you can increase your income. You know what I mean? All this stuff is all in the course. I'm talking about so much game. I'm talking about $10,000 worth of game just this year alone. Because I'm telling you, this system, you can implement it and you can get yourself to be making an extra, you know what I mean, $200 a week immediately. You know what I mean? An extra $500, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? A week. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? An extra $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, maybe even double or triple the amount you were already making immediately. And I feel like I've given you guys so much value, so much that it's more than what I'm asking for in return. Like I'm telling you, I'm giving you $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 worth of game, you know what I mean, immediately into this course. And it just, you know what I mean, it blows your mind, I'm telling you. And it's the system that I've proven, how I went from 0 to 100,000 followers, you know what I mean? And I understand that you guys have some fears and stuff like that, but I'm covering all this stuff to build your mindset, build the foundation, build the system in order for you to get off the ground and just elevate 10 times quicker than I did. And I'm telling you that this is something that, you know what I mean, is just magical, and it's gonna be a win-win situation. And you know what I mean, how I just, you know what I mean, drive the cars you want. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The Mercedes, you know what I mean? The BMW, you know what I mean? Go out to fancy dinners, you know what I mean? All from just cutting hair, you know what I mean? Jewelry, all that stuff, you know what I mean? And you can just do that absolutely. I'm telling you, absolutely. From taking this course, you can learn about it and you can implement this system, you know what I mean, today. You know what I mean? So, link below. You know what I mean? This is a one-time offer that's going to be extended for like a week. So, get that. And I appreciate you guys for enjoying my boot camp. Have a good one. Guys, go use my coupon code ZayTube and go invest in yourself, man. This is an investment for your future, but it definitely is worthwhile, and it's the system that I put together just right for you so that you guys don't have to, you know, be guessing anymore and just really have a system in place that you guys can implement and take action immediately and use my expertise to your advantage and just to get to that next level. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Enroll now.